Your Jesus is not the offspring of any of the yet abundant males that the patriarch David had during the days of his flesh here below. And yet, it is written in the totality of Messianic prophecies, without exception, for example, in Jeremiah 23, 5, 6, in Isaiah 7, 13, 16, in 2 Samuel 7, 16, etc. It is said in substance, thy house and thy kingdom shall be secure forever, and your throne will be established forever and ever. In 2 Samuel 7, 16, in Psalm 132, verse 11, it is written, the Lord has sworn truth to his chosen one, to his servant David. He will not return. I'll put the fruit of your womb on your throne after you. Psalms 132, verse 11. And Psalms 89, verses 4 and 5 say the following. I have made a covenant with my chosen one. This is what the Lord swore to his servant David. I will ensure your posterity forever, and I will establish your throne forever. Isaiah 11 verses 1 and 10 declare a branch will come out of Isaiah's throne and an offspring will grow from its roots. Honestly, what's not clear in these Messianic Bible verses that are so explicit? Evidently, this is how the apostles understood. Peter states peremptorily in Acts chapter 2 verse 30, since he's speaking of David, since David was a prophet, he knew that God had promised him to put on his throne his offspring, one of his descendants, the fruit of his womb. For his part, Paul to the Romans presents himself ostentatiously as follows. Paul, servant of Jesus Christ, called to be an apostle, set apart to preach the gospel of God, which concerns his son, born of the seed of David according to the flesh. Acts chapter 13 verse 23 declares, read Hebrew 3, it is from the seed of David that God, according to his promise, has raised up a Savior for Israel, who is Jesus. At this stage, two observations are in order. Finding number one, Messianic prophecies fully reproduce the same vocabulary of promise governing the perpetual covenant forged in Genesis 17, 4, 7, 20 put 10 to 17, 35 put 10 to 12, or Hebrews 11, 11 to 12. This is precisely the vocabulary of fertility and flesh, namely entrails, tribe, germ, blood, filiation, branch, genealogy, root, offspring, carnal, kidneys, descendants, posterity, and so on. Finding number two, Messianic prophecies talk about royalty, as in Genesis 17.6, 49 to 10, Isaiah 9:5, 1 Chronicles 28:4, etc. Namely, throne, reign, perpetuity. These are the terms of reference of the perpetual alliance forged between God and Abraham. Around keywords of the promise concerning the Savior, who must be a descendant of Abraham, descendant of Jacob, descendant of David, descendant of Judah, and so on. Faced to these unimpeachable biblical facts, I repeat my question. Why do Christian churches persist in promoting another Jesus, humanoid, a giant, as in Genesis 6:2-3, strange and foreign to the totality of Messianic prophecy? What happened that even the foremost preachers of Christianity to go astray collide violently against the cornerstone, make a mockery of the solemn warning given in Acts chapter 4, in verses 11 and 12? What happened? What will we say? That Christianity preaches a Jesus Christ, which has no Davidic inlay, not the slightest genealogical link with the house of David. And you still call him son of David? Son of David. Really? Wow. If it's brother man, sister woman, let it be known clearly between us, without smoke and mirrors, that it is written in 2 Timothy chapters 2 and 5. So an athlete is not crowned if he has not fought according to the rules. On the subject of the true Christ, he himself says the following. See my hands, look at my feet, touch them. For a spirit has neither flesh nor bones as I have. Luke chapter 24, verse 39. And again in the Apocalypse, chapter 22, verse 16. He drives the point home with a thunderous declaration, saying the following: I, Jesus, have sent my angel into the churches to testify to these things. I am the offspring and the posterity of David. Don't be fooled by the expression through Christ. It doesn't come from us at all. It comes from 1 John 5, verse 20. Revelation 3, verse 7. Revelation 19, verse 11. The list goes on. Even with a lot of bad faith, Christian revisionism will never stand still again. No further excuses, you have been advised. From now on, he knows that, and that changes everything. The Jesus Christ of Christianity doesn't belong in no way to the tribe of Judah.